Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today we're going to be recapping yesterday's games. Only 2 games, so short one today, but still some games. We're going to do that here today. If you missed any of the other recaps, of course, you can go back on the channel and watch those. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, also like that. Really appreciate it. We also have a lot of links to TikTok, Twitter stuff in the description below. And yeah, we're gonna keep going with this NBA season. Let's get right into it. So the first of 2 games we had on last night was the Bucks and the Pacers. The Pacers win this game 126 to 124. Pacers got off to a really hot start. They're up 38-24 in the first quarter. Bucks come back. It's a very close second half. Tyrese Halliburton, it's a big 3-pointer to kind of seal this game for Indiana. Team stats: the Bucks shot 53% from the field. Pacers shot 48%. The Pacers hit 23s. They have 4 games this year so far. They hit 23s, which is crazy. The Bucks only hit 9. The Pacers forced 14 Milwaukee turnovers as well. For Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, 29, 6, and 10. He shot 10 for 17, 5 for 9 from 3. He's been absolutely phenomenal this season. You know, leading the league in assists. He's averaging 11 assists per game. He's scoring the ball well. He had a 43-point game the other week. He's just been absolutely phenomenal. Hit a big 3-pointer to seal this one. He's been great. He's leading this Pacers team to being a really, really good team. This Pacers offense in general is just super fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like, you got Tyrese running around, throwing dimes, hitting threes, hitting big shots. Bennett Mathurin and Bruce Brown getting buckets, you know, and doing all the little things. Miles Turner hitting crazy rainbow threes. You know, Obi Toppin getting his dunks, and Buddy Hield shooting the ball. Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith. When Jalen Smith plays, coming off the bench and making big impact play. Like, this Pacers team is just so fun to watch, you know, with the pace and all the players they have and all these players that you don't really expect to have big years, having big years. You know, Bennett Mathurin in this game, 26 and 11, shot 9 for 18. He was getting buckets whenever he wanted to deplete in that Bucks backcourt that doesn't really have a lot of defense. Bennett Mathurin was exposing it. Miles Turner had 21, 6, and 4. He had 4 threes as well. Bruce Brown, 11, 9, and 7. Buddy Hield had 11. And then Andrew Nembhard had 10 points off the bench as well. But this Pacers team looks really good right now. They're 6 and 3. They are tied for second in the Eastern Conference with the Boston Celtics. They look really good right now. It's early. We're not even 10 games into the season yet, but they look really, really good. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, for sure, all-star. You know, he's just getting better and better. This team in general is clicking right now. Their pace they're playing with, their 3-point shots are hitting. Really, it's going to be about the defense. You know, their defense is not the greatest. They give up a lot of points as well. But with their offense, they have the number 1 offense in the league right now. You know, and they're dominating with it. But for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 54 and 12, shot 19 for 25, 16 for 18 from the free throw line. He's really doing anything he could without Damian Lillard in this game. Milwaukee, Giannis was just trying to do everything in his power to make this a win for Milwaukee. Fortunately, he couldn't. They had 2 turnovers late in this game that really cost them. But yeah, just showing how great Giannis is. You know, Giannis is great. Chris Middleton had 19 points, shot 7 for 13. You could definitely tell Chris Middleton still isn't fully healthy. You definitely tell that Chris Middleton is getting a little older. The injuries are starting to affect him a little more. He didn't play in the last night's game. He played in today because, you know, he had off-season knee surgery, so they don't want to put him in back-to-backs yet. But yeah, Chris Middleton needs to get a little better. Malik Beasley had 13, 11 and 8 for Bobby Portis. Tough shooting day for Brook Lopez. But yeah, this Milwaukee team still needs a little bit of work, you can see. You know, the defense in the backcourt with Dame and Beasley, usually today was Cameron Payne and Malik Beasley. The defense is not amazing. You know, that's usually what the Bucks are. Good, really good defending team. They're not there yet. Chris Middleton still isn't fully 100% back yet. We're still they're only like 7 games into the season. But definitely not a perfect Milwaukee, or not an amazing Milwaukee team right now. But good thing is it's early. We can work out the kinks, and then once we get into the late in the season, they can hopefully hit their stride. But another amazing win from Indiana, man. They look really, really good right now. And then the second and final game we had with the Hawks and the Magic in Mexico City. The Hawks won this game 120 to 119. DeJounte Murray hits a game-winning 3-pointer. Team stat: Atlanta goes to 5 and 3. The Magic falls to 4 and 4. Team stats: Atlanta shot 48% from the field. Orlando shot 47%. The Hawks hit 15 threes. Magic hit 10 threes. The Hawks forced 19 Magic turnovers. For Atlanta, Trae Young, 41 and 8 assists with 3 steals. Shot 12 for 27, 5 for 15 from 3, 12 for 13 from the free throw line. He had 33 in the first half. And I think, is this maybe Trae Young finally woke up? Trae Young was having a very, very bad shooting stretch to start the season. You know, and now this game with 41 points, Did take 12 free throws, but still, maybe this is the game where he finally wakes up and starts hitting the shots. You know, that's huge for Atlanta if he can start hitting his shots like that, because Atlanta's already been playing pretty solid, you know, without Trae Young really going in like all-NBA, all-star mode, you know. So if he now starting to hit that stride, that's great. Jalen Johnson's 19-9, 7 for 9 shooting, hit 2 3-pointers. He's still been amazing. If you missed my eval video on him, you can go back and check that out. DeJounte Murray, 16 points. Didn't have the best shooting night, but he hit the big one when it mattered. Bogdanovich at 15 off the bench. DeAndre Hunter at 12 points. And Clint Capella had 11 rebounds. Kongwu as well, 4 blocks, 3 steals off the bench. Good win. Atlanta's look pretty solid. You know, they started off 0-2, started off not looking great, and so far they're now 5-3. They're climbing up there. DeJounte Murray's playing really good. Trace finally starting to hit his shot yesterday. Their role players have been doing pretty solid. Jalen Johnson, of course, is taking a big step as a starter now. DeAndre Hunter's had his moments. Bogdanovich is slowly getting better and better. Clint Capella is being solid. Kongwu has been amazing off the bench for them. So, yeah, Atlanta's starting to come around. And if Trae Young wakes up, it's going to be a dangerous team. For Orlando, Jalen Suggs, 21 points, shot 7 for 10, 4 for 5 from 3. He had 6 steals in this game as well. He's been very solid this season for Orlando. Paolo, 17, 8, and 4, shot 7 for 14, 13 for Markelle Fultz, 13 from Mo Wagner off the bench, and 7 rebounds as well. Franz Wagner and Goga Badasa each had 12. Jonathan Isaac also had 12 points off the bench for them. Tough loss for Orlando. Orlando's been in all these games, though. They've lost a couple close ones. They lost this one. They lost a close one to the Lakers where Jalen Suggs missed a 3-pointer. They lost a lot of close games, and that's just about, you know, they're young. They haven't had anybody really in this position before, so they don't really know how to close out games yet. But if they do start figuring it out, they're going to be a really good team, man, because I watched this Orlando team, and I love it. You know, young guys. Jalen Suggs is finally producing. Paolo has been amazing the last few games. Markelle looks good. Franz isn't shooting the ball as well, but he's still being solid. Their bench has been really good, too. Cole Anthony, Mo Wagner, you know, even Anthony Black, Jonathan Isaac have given some minutes off the bench for them in some spurts this year. Like, Orlando looks like a pretty solid team. You know, they're 4-4 right now, early. And, yeah, once they figure out how to close out games, it'll be a lot better. But, yeah, it's going to be it for today. For tonight, we have the in-season tournament, part 2. Day 2 of the in-season tournament. Got a couple good ones. You know, got Nets, Celtics on ESPN. Pelicans, Rockets could be a good one. Clippers, Mavs, Lakers, Suns tonight might be a good one. Thunder, Kings. We got some solid games, you know, for day 2 of the opening of the in-season tournament. Excited for that. We're going to do a video on that, obviously, tomorrow as well, after the games are over. But, yeah, it's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.